Welcome back to Big Ambitions Building a Fashion Empire. Last episode, we took our very first steps into the fashion world, scouting locations, opening our first store, and dreaming big. Today, it's all about discipline, upgrades, and laying the groundwork for something massive. Every empire starts with a routine, early mornings, late nights, no shortcuts here. Fashion may look glamorous, but behind the scenes, it's spreadsheets, supplies, and strategy. With the morning routine out of the way and the city behind me, it's time to open up shop and turn today's sales into tomorrow's upgrades. And that's a wrap for a regular workday. When you're still building a fashion empire from the ground up, you're not just the boss, you're also the cashier, the stock clerk, and yep, the night janitor. So I clean up, lock up, and head home to rest up because tomorrow we do it all over again. If I'm gonna turn this little boutique into a full blown fashion empire, I need to squeeze every drop out of these early days. So I went ahead and set my store schedule to grind mode 12 hours a day during the week and 8 hours on the weekends. Long days now, so it can all pay off faster later. Once the income started to steady out and the store wasn't living paycheck to paycheck anymore, I finally made my next big move, hiring 2 employees. They're splitting those 12-hour days, which means the shop stays open just as long, but I don't have to be chained to the register from open to close. That extra time lets me focus on bigger things like scouting and planning for a second location. This way, the business can keep running while I start working on the next chapter of the empire. After grinding it out for a while, the sales finally started to add up. Instead of pocketing the profit, I decided to flip every single dollar right back into the store, giving the store a more chic look. So, about that cheap car I wrecked back in episode 1, fixing it was going to cost me like 5 grand. So, absolutely not. Instead, I sold it for 8,000 and used that cash to start checking out spots for a second store. Sometimes you got to cut your losses and make moves that actually grow the business. Episode 2 was all about leveling up and laying down some serious groundwork for the future of sewed dresses. First, I locked in the marketing at 100%, making sure the whole city knows that this brand isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Then I scored a big contract with NY Distro, costing $400 for weekly delivery, so running out of stock is off the table. I also hired 2 awesome employees to help keep things running smooth and to set official store hours, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Fridays, so customers always know when to pop in. Besides that, I've been making sure the day to day business runs like clockwork, balancing the books, and getting the first location to operate without me having to babysit it. I even started scouting a second spot, checking out foot traffic, rent, and all the details that make for a smart expansion. And behind the scenes, I'm leveling up my own skills too, from marketing to management, so I can build this empire the right way. By the end of episode 2, it was clear Soul Dresses isn't just a store anymore, it's turning into a real fashion legacy. All right, let's see what's next for the fashion empire. All right, that's a wrap for episode 2. I did a voiceover this time to give you guys a closer look at the gameplay without too much talking. We're building momentum, making moves, and turning this dream into a reality. If you're loving the journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a step. Got thoughts or ideas? Drop them in the comments. I love hearing from you. Catch you in the next one where things get even bigger. Until then, keep chasing those big ambitions.